go. On the posts for I2, Candace, Ozzy, and Sundra. On the post for Rero, Christina, Nate, and Jenny, starting with the women. Survivors ready. Go! You gotta pull them off of their post and drag them across your finish line.
Get her leg.
Becky and Jessica double teaming on Jenny, trying to separate her legs, get her off that post. Candace is not budging for I2.
Damn, lady.
Let go.
Pick her up.
Jessica and Becky have Jenny face down now.
Got it, baby.
Candace finally off the post. Candace getting back on the post again.
Becky, grab the other leg and drag her. Good.
Drag her. Just drag her.
Drag her.
That's it.
Rebecca yanking on Candace. Yeah! Getting very physical between Candace and Rebecca. Becky and Jessica making up some ground now. They've got Jenny. They're dragging her. Got to get a part of her body to touch this line.
Come on, yeah.
Go! Jonathan and Yule taking on Nate. Rero still working on their first person. They've got to get Candace across that line. Jonathan and Yule trying to get Nate off that post, but he is not making it easy. Candace now on top of Rebecca. Harvard, he can't pull them both. Hey, doing a great job fighting off two guys.
There you go.
Nate making Jonathan and Yule really work.
Keep going, guys.
They're getting closer with Candace. Candace takes Poverty down.
Come on, guys.
Come on, it's right here, Jack.
Nate's over the line. Go! I2 heading out for their last opponent, Christina. Poverty very close with Candace. Got to get her to touch. Go! Candace is across. Finally, I2 with the lead. Rero's got to make up ground. Adam and Brad going aggressive after Ozzy. They've got to get Ozzy across that line and get to work on Sundra.
Oh, you're choking. Get off my neck.
No choking.
Get away from my neck.
Watch it, Christina. Be easy. Ozzy fighting him off as hard as he can. He's outweighed by a lot. Christina trying to pull Jessica's pants off.
Girls, pick her up. Move her forward.
Christina making it very tough on Jessica and Becky, giving Rero a chance. Adam and Brad working Ozzy, getting closer. Rero getting back in this challenge. Gotta get that foot to touch the line. Go! Adam, Ozzy, and Brad worn out. It comes down to this. Becky and Jessica trying to get Christina across their line. Poverty and Rebecca trying to get Sundra off the post.
Don't look at that. Come on.
Roll.
Christina wants the hair. Sundra not budging off that post.
Grab her legs, Becky. Grab her legs.
Becky pulling at her shoes now, trying to get a hold of something. Becky showing some life. Poverty and Rebecca still working on Sundra. They've got her arms free, but not her legs. Becky and Jessica very close. Christina not giving up.
One more roll. Jessica, push up.
Gotta get that foot on there. Yes! I2 wins the challenge. It's over.
Guys.
Dan is first on the post for Fong. Ace first on the post for Coda. He's yawning. Wow, you're that relaxed. The attackers for Coda are Charlie and Marcus. The attackers for Fong, GC and Maddie. Here we go, for reward. Drivers ready? Go! It's gonna be good and physical. Dan hanging on tight. The big battle between Maddie and Ace and GC. Marcus and Charlie have Dan off the post. Ace proving very strong for Coda. Marcus and Charlie slowly inching Dan toward that finish line. Ace not budging against GC and Maddie. Marcus and Charlie inching him closer, little by little. GC, you gotta dig deeper than that. Coda very close. GC is giving up. Coda scores the first point. Coda leads 1-0.
Hello, Matt. We should go next.
Back your leg. Hold on for dear life.
Coda leads 1-0. Next round, Susie will be on the post for Fong. Paloma will be on the post for Coda. The attackers for Coda, Bob and Sugar. The attackers for Fong, Randy and Crystal. Coda scores this point, Coda wins reward. Survivors ready? Go! This match looks a little more uneven with Crystal and Randy on the very small Paloma. This could be over quickly.
You're done. You're done.
Randy and Crystal have Paloma off the post very fast. They're dragging her up the hill.
There you go. He's done.
Scores, we're tied, 1-1.
Yeah! Come on, Crystal, we're trying to sleep good tonight.
All right, we are tied 1-1. We're back to the original matchup. Ace and Dan on the poles. The attackers are different this time. Marcus and Bob attacking for Coda, and Crystal and Maddie are the attackers for Thong. This is a final round, playing for reward. Coda would like to make sure Thong does not taste victory. Thong is desperate for a victory. Survivors ready. Go! This is it, right here. You need to dig deep like you've never dug before. Dan holding on tight against Marcus and Bob. Ace not budging against Maddie and Crystal. Which tribe wants it more?
Crystal, we need this win.
Maddie has the top half of Ace off of the post. Crystal working on the legs. Bob and Marcus have Dan off the post. Dan hanging on with his last arm. Crystal and Maddie have Ace off the post, and they're dragging him. Marcus and Bob starting to make some progress. We are neck and neck. Ace trying to get away. A big takedown. This is a war. Bob and Marcus fighting hard on Dan. Crystal starting to drag Ace again. Bob getting closer to their first victory. Dan fighting him off. Ace knocks Crystal down.
Crystal! Do it!
Dan screaming for some help. Maddie now pulling Ace. Who's got more will? You gotta cross the plane. Gotta get him across. Thong wins reward. First round, all women. Attacking for Apari is Morgan and Sarah. They're going to be trying to get Lindsay off of that pole and across the line. Attacking for Solana, Trish, and Jeffra. They will be attempting to remove Tasha. We are playing to 2. Here we go. Survivors ready. Go. Tasha and Lindsay digging in.
Got this, Tasha.
Jeffra and Trish starting on Tasha. Sarah and Morgan starting on Lindsay. You got to get them free of that post, and then you got to get them all the way across the sand. Lindsay, they have her arms free. Morgan sitting on top of Lindsay while Sarah works on her legs. Tasha hanging on. Trish and Jeffra cannot budge Tasha. She's got a good grip.
Keep up, Tasha. Keep fighting.
Sarah has Lindsay's legs free. Morgan and Sarah have Lindsay free of the post. Now they just got to get her back. Lindsay's grabbing back on again. Getting very physical between Lindsay, Morgan, and Sarah. Trish and Jeffra now have both arms off that pole for Tasha. Morgan and Sarah have Lindsay now free of that post, but she is still digging in that sand. Lindsay making it very difficult for Morgan and Sarah. It is a great first battle. Sarah and Morgan slowly working Lindsay to that finish line, but she is putting up a big, big effort. Lindsay back on her feet. And back down again. Tasha is locked in. Trish and Jeffra cannot get her off of that post. Sarah and Morgan getting closer and closer to getting Lindsay across that line. There it is. Apari scores the first point. Next round, 2 men, 1 woman. Attacking for Apari is Spencer and Jeremiah. They're going to be attempting to remove Cliff from the post. Attacking for Solana, it's LJ and Trish having to run again. They'll be attempting to remove Alexis from her post. Apari leads 1-0. We're playing to 2. Here we go. Survivors ready. Yo! Cliff is a big fella. Got a lot of weight, a lot of height, a lot of body. But Jeremiah and Spencer are going in right away. Alexis completely unmatched. Doesn't seem fair. LJ dragging her. Alexis quickly off the pole. She's kicking, but it's not going to do any good. There it is. Solana scores. We are tied. 1-1. Final round, 2 men, 1 woman. Each tribe has put up their strongest competitors. It will be Cliff back on the post for Solana. Attacking will be Spencer and Jeremiah. On the post for Apari, Sarah. And attacking against Sarah, Lindsay and Tony. Winner of this scores reward. Here we go. Survivors ready. Go. This is it. Take everything you have to hold on or to remove, depending on your role. Lindsay has both of Sarah's arms off. Tony has her legs off. Spencer and Jeremiah have Cliff's arms off. Spencer is trying to get his legs now. This time Spencer and Jeremiah are making a little bit of progress. progress, but Cliff has his feet locked in. Sarah fighting hard against Tony and Lindsay. They're dragging her, but she's making it tough. Spencer trying to separate those feet from Cliff. Jeremiah sitting on top of Cliff. Tony now lifting Sarah, literally lifting her. Cliff just laying back saying, go ahead, give it a shot.
Tony! Come on, Tony!
Sarah fighting back now. She is not giving up. Sarah giving Spencer and Jeremiah a lot of time on Cliff, and it's working. Spencer now has Cliff's legs free. Tony pulling Sarah again. She's lost both her shoes. Very close to reward. Solana could win it.
Another foot! Another foot!
And they do. Solana wins reward. Huge physical effort by everybody.